Hi, my name is Darla Shaffer. I'm sharing some stories about the Ken-Caryl Ranch when it was owned and operated by my great-grandfather, John Charles Shaffer. John Shaffer's varied interests turned to cattle ranching with the purchase of a 2,660-acre ranch in Colorado on October 17, 1914. It was located west of Littleton, in and near the Dakota Hogback, about 14 miles southwest of Denver. The ranch was named for his two sons, Kent and Carol, who was my grandfather. Shaffer commissioned the Ed Brook design firm to plan and construct an 8,000-square-foot mansion on the property. This home, known as the Manor House, cost $100,000. The site selected was the highest point on the wild plum and choke cherry covered ranch. The Manor House had every convenience of the day, 20 rooms and 6 bathrooms. The living room was huge, 80 feet wide, with fireplaces at each end. The home was 2 stories high, with a sun porch on the west end of the house. The housekeeper declared she counted 512 window panes on the main floor alone. The front of the house had 6 white columns across the large front porch that looked south across the entire ranch. The home was even fitted with news ticker tapes and a direct wire to the Chicago Stock Exchange so that John Shaffer could keep in contact with his businesses at all times. A unique large electric light was lit and a flag was raised on a large flagpole located at the back of the house to inform the neighbors that the family was back in Colorado from their home near Chicago, Illinois. Over the years, the property gradually expanded to 10,000 acres. In 1926, Shaffer purchased the neighboring ranch from the family of James Adams Purley for $1,000. This land included what we call today the Bradford Purley House. Shaffer entertained his neighbors and other guests with dances on the second floor of the house. Kent and Carol both had their own homes on the ranch as they married and had children. Kent's home was built next to the Manor House. Carol's home was already on the property, built in 1905 by Betty and John Shern. John Shaffer had a great love of automobiles, even though he did not drive. He had a 17-car garage on the property for his car collection, which he generously loaned out to family and guests at the ranch. The main ranch barns and pens were located at the site of today's equestrian center. Other ranch buildings were found at various locations. The ranch became a gathering place for John and Virgie Shaffer's family and friends. They had many social gatherings for business partners and other dignitaries. Guests included President Theodore Roosevelt, President William Howard Taft, Vice President Charles G. Dawes, and the humorist Will Rogers. They came to enjoy the hunting and wildlife which was abundant on the ranch. Shaffer had a special hunting chalet that burned soon after it was built, called Little John's Cabin. The chimney of the cabin on Beacon Hill still stands today. Other visitors included Princess Tsianina Redfeather, a Creek and Cherokee Indian and singer who trained in Denver and performed all over the United States. Members of the opera world, journalists, and musicians came to the ranch. In 1924, Charles Shaffer invited his buddies from the Banjo Club of the University Club of Chicago to the ranch for a vacation, during which the group performed in Denver. Ken-Caryl Ranch was a working cattle ranch with milk cows, horses, chickens, and prize-winning beef cattle. With the help of his ranch manager, Frank J. Smith, Shaffer built a Hereford cattle empire. John Shaffer purchased a Hereford line called the Fairfax strain, considered to be the best Hereford cattle of the day. One special calf, Deacon, won a grand championship at the International Livestock Show in Chicago in 1924. At this time, there were about 150 head of cattle on the ranch. He purchased half interest in Prince Domino, one of the most outstanding Herefords of the time, at a cost of $10,000, an unheard of amount. Prince Domino and his offspring brought many awards and trophies back to the ranch through 1933. John Shaffer used the Ken-Caryl Ranch as collateral when he purchased some buildings in Denver. In 1933, when the investments went badly, Shaffer forfeited the ranch and moved back to his home in Evanston, Illinois, where he lived until his death in 1943. Even though his career as a Colorado rancher ended, John Shaffer's legacy lives on at Ken-Caryl Ranch today.